I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? Hope you're all doing well. Just turning down the audio just a little bit. Alright. Hey, we bad? How you doing? What the fuck is happening here? Hey, Turk. Alright, we got coffee talk too, because why not? This should be interesting. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Sorry. Oh, goodness. You get everything ready. I was invited to join a band as a rhythm guitarist and lead vocalist to do a bunch of festivals and... Hey, why not? Go for it. Sounds like a good deal. Hell yeah, I'm glad for you. Alright, so we're doing coffee talk 2, which means we're gonna have another calm, relaxed evening. Just chilling together. Hey, Natalia. Nope, I just started. Mean it's not a lot of money. Minimum is, maximum is... Hey, that's still... This is, you know, that's money you didn't have before. So honestly, it's not that bad. It's actually really good. That's awesome. I really am happy for you. Alright. So, grab a drink, pull up a chair, and let's relax. And let's see how life goes in Coffee Talk 2. Seattle 2023. Oh, so a year later. Oh, 3 years later. Yeah. City of Enduring Loneliness. A place where the dreamers, the realists, and the weary are striving to thrive and not just to survive. Sup, fishy? You joined us just in time. It is a time when society is reevaluating what it means to be alive. It is a moment when history is questioned and traditions are challenged. Old classification laws are confronted by those who are striving for fairness, for the right to be acknowledged in a society rife with judgments. Acceptance is a battle, and identity is a luxury that just began to grasp. all the phlegm. Hello. Many who are feeling lost turn to their screens to find their footing. And the world becomes fast-paced with increased connectivity. Whether for work or pleasure, for a little encouragement, or simply to escape. It is unclear whether or not it helps or further isolates them. As some look for answers off the beaten path, seeking bittersweet comforts to help pass on lonely nights. In a night blooming coffee shop standing between the rainy streets, they'd find a small respite through a cup of warm drink. And these are their stories. Dude, my voice is already crashing out. Tuesday, September 19th, 2023. Oh, this looks so familiar. Seattle West Precinct Police are losing a record number of officers in January. No, it's more just me struggling with the phlegm. It's annoying. It's been giving me so much issues these last few days. If I do a funny game, then I'll probably invite people to do voices. If I do a funny enough game. But I want to find people that I know I can, like, rely to fit into, like, scheduling. I do have a few plans. I might, at some stage, try and track down Monster Prom. And, like, do voices with that. I feel like that could be fun. For now, like I said, it's just literally me struggling with phlegm and bullshit because nasal drip. Usual suspects. Social experiments skirting between entertainment and menace. Massive job loss as large companies move out of state. What's next? This looks familiar. I guess this will go on for a while. Hell yeah, then I know I can count on you. Officer Georgie, welcome. Evening, Artemis. What's cracking? Aside from the thunder outside, that is. I'd say the power lines. Probably. Yeah? What about them? Oh. That's a concern. The power has kept going on and off all night. Sounds like our power grid. Our machines couldn't even heat up properly. That bad, huh? Sorry. I'll take your order as soon as the machines are ready. No problem. I guess our resident rider, Miss Green-Haired Fairy, isn't here tonight. You mean Freya? The one and only. Unless she's changed hair color, then my bad. It's still the same. She won't be coming around for a while, I think. Oh, why? She's currently on a research trip for her new book. That's so. At least that's what she told me. I mean, I'm not good at doing voices, but it's always fun to try stuff. Oh, wee bad, I'm not much better with it myself, so don't worry about it. I just tend to use my regular voice because it's just so much easier. Less strain that works on it. So don't worry about it. That's too bad. The evenings won't be the same without her. No kidding. I admit it's been pretty quiet around here. But it's good for her to escape the city once in a while. To have some time to herself. I've lost a lot of my range since I don't get to do them often myself these days. Yeah, for me it's just I don't do many kinds of voices, so my throat is half the time just like, hey? What's happening? Oh, we actually get a... Oh! Huh. So we actually get to see his family. Okay. This is cute. Oh, we can actually like this! Ekachel, I woke up so refreshed today, I think it's going to be a good day. That's from Rachel. You know what, why not? I know these people. Let's like all of these things. We're going to be checking on the catering service I mentioned last week tonight, so do not be late. Okay, now that makes sense. Yes, ma'am. Chief said that these youngsters read and listen to infos and advice more seriously in this format, so here I am, kiddos. Oh. Hey. Good morning. Let's do our best today, too, okay? Oh, she's part of a band again. Before to get a new place to live, you just need to go to said place, have a look, and pay the cash. Now, all these forms you need to fill. Abysmal. Hey, there's Freya. 2 hours late, not a problem. Oh, we actually get to see Freya. Yeah, we actually get to see the group now. That's pretty cool. And we get different art of what Freya actually looks like. That's pretty cool. Group pad. Oh, these are probably all the ones from before. Yeah, okay. No, not all of them, some of them. Let's see. Okay, our free trial starts tomorrow. Hey, Sassy. How you doing? Yeah, but your voice is soothing. I get that often, especially when it comes to reading. Ah, thank you for the hug, Sassy. Oh boy. Not looking too good, huh? Yeah, but I've already notified the city lights department. They said they'd monitor the area just in case. Don't worry, Artemis. If anything happens, I'll lend you my trusty lighter. Your lighter? Uh-huh. Got it from my grandfather, a lucky charm of sorts. Never failed us in a pinch, not even once. Unless you need it lit up for longer than 10 seconds. Then you're on your own. It's the thought that counts. Don't cops usually carry flashlights around anyway? Oh, we do. But where's the thrill in that? Sounds like you need a vacation too. Do I ever? Goodness, finally. Thanks for waiting. I can take your order now. Great. I'm already done for the day, so no more coffee for me. Oh, no midnight patrol then? Just for tonight? Roger that. In that case, would you like to sample our new tea selection instead? We have hibiscus and blue pea available. Blue pea, now I just think of actual blue pea and not a pea as in fruit. Obviously he did the same. Or the veggie. He, like I said, obviously did the same. Well... Hibiscus and blue what? Blue pea? It's actually butterfly pea, but we call it blue pea for short. The color is really pretty. Huh. I had no idea you offered alternative stuff, Artemis. No judgment here, just saying. The fun part is this could have been a live-action show from the mid-aughts and it wouldn't have been out of place. See them? Oh! Alternative what? Oh. It's pea, as in pea pods? Oh. And not whatever else you thought it was? Got it. Oops. Sure, I'll give it a shot. Still remember my golden rule? Of course. No dairy for Officer Georgie. Correct. My goodness. I'm sure you have all this info written down on your phone already. I want to say yes, but they also make for nice trellis flowers, so blue showers now. Apparently. Some of my notes went missing after I got my phone serviced a month ago. Whoops. Better write down everything you can remember then. Speaking of remembering, Freya actually left me something for you. That's so. Alright. Then I'll have one of your neat teas. I'll leave the choice up to you. Just keep it simple. Oh. You know what? Why not? Let's give him a bunch of this. The hibiscus is also nice. Better give Freya's stuff to Officer Georgie before I forget. Oh. You actually give items now? A written postcard Freya prepared for Officer Georgie. Looks like she left him a message. Ah. Now I see. Oh. A postcard, eh? Is she bragging at me or something? Oh. Huh. What is it? It appears she left me a message. What does it say? Nothing for you to worry about. Okay. Anyway, thanks for this. Give her my regards. You're welcome, and I will. Enjoy. What's this, wine? Yes, it's a piping cup of wine. Hey, mulled wine exists, you know. And it's served hot. That's true. I stand corrected. Just a heads up, it's a bit tart. Roger that. Damn, it is sour. Would you like some sugar to take the edge off? Nah, it's alright. Tastes familiar though. I swear I had it before. It's traditionally sweetened and served with served cold with ice. Jesus, my brain just got stuck. Or you boil it with ginger or cinnamon for remedies. Yeah? Nope, can't recall. Maybe I'm just getting old. You're not that old. Fishy's really taking shots. Fishy, the betrayal. I see how it is, I see how it is. Thanks, but no worries, Artemis. Served with Fuck you, Tatey. Some people might hate getting old, but I'm one of them. Because to me, it's proof that you're living. Anyway, if I remember anything, I'll let you know. Yes, please do. What a storm. Got somewhere to be? I'm supposed to be home by now. My youngest has just finished all her makeup exams. Makeup exams? Yeah. We found out that for some reason or other, she's been neglecting her studies. So let's just say I had a few things to say about that. Been hiding in the bushes? My goodness. Hibiscus tea is nice and sweet and flowery. Yeah, it's fine. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just I know some people it's an acquired taste. When I think about it, I never had just hibiscus tea. It's usually with some other herbs. How did it go? It was a disaster. Oof. But you pulled through in the end, right? Yep. Except we haven't spoken to each other for over a month now. Sorry to hear that. Anyway, the missus planned to celebrate a little tonight. Making all the kids' favorite dishes, having her sisters over for dinner and all that. So I'm buying the dessert pies as an olive branch of sort. Sounds like a plan. But as you can see, I got no pies and I'm nowhere near home. Because of the storm. That and my car's busted. All the valve cores removed and tires deflated. What the fuck? What? How come? It just so happens my car is the latest victim of a vandalism spree. That's a whole other thing going on. Rest easy though, we're on it. For now I need to Hello. For now I need to find a way to get home fast. Since my words are not working. You can't just drop that sort of fact and expect me to have no questions. Holy. Oh, hi. Wow, Zeus, what a disaster. Welcome. Hey, what's shaking? Evening, Pops. What's up? Thunderstorms, obviously. Touché. God, isn't the weather just awful? It's like someone up there doesn't care about their water bill or something. I'm glad you're open, though. Else I'd be super soaked by now. Happy you made it in time. Would you like anything to drink? Something to warm you up. That'd be great, yeah. Oh, I'm Lucas, by the way. And you are? My name's Artemis. And the gentleman over here is Officer Georgie. Yeah, he has horns. Awesome. So either he's some form of demon, or he might actually just be some form of a fawn. One of the two. Nice to meet you, Pops. Can I call you Pops? Fine by me. Sweet. He's horny for his headband. Uh-oh. This is calling. Ah. Alright, be back. Wish me luck. Good luck. See ya. So, can I get a cafe latte? Sure. Or maybe not. Yes? You know what? I'm not sure. You tell me, you're the pro. Okay, hear me out. You see, I used to like coffee. Heck, I loved espresso. But at some point, my stomach turned against me and decided to just hate it. Oh yeah, that happened. Well, that was a quick cleanup. Like, really hate it. You know what I mean? Right? Anyway, milk helps take the edge off. That's why I've been ordering lattes and the like. But I still miss just coffee, you know? That's why I'm wondering if you can suggest me something. What is it about coffee that you miss? The caffeine, of course. And just the overall boldness, you know what I mean? Am I making sense? Have you ever tried matcha? Nope, but isn't that just green tea? Yes, but much more concentrated. Would you like to give it a try? Sure. Then 1 matcha for me, please. Well, this is gonna be interesting. I think it's just a bunch of green teas. Is this green tea? Yep, that's a green tea. Wait, that's matcha? Yeah, matcha is just green tea, but it's like a very concentrated form of green tea. A cup of premium matcha coming up. Mm-hmm. Man, that's super green, huh? Let's try it. What do you think? You know what? It's pretty good. Tastes a little grassy though, but I kind of like it. I'm glad it's to your taste. So matcha latte is basically green tea with milk. Pretty much, yeah. I wasn't sure if you'd enjoy it as is. Well, why wouldn't I? Some people find the taste a bit too intense when it's served straight like this. Well, good thing I like intense, because it makes up for the fact I'm really not. Anyhow, looking forward to your future recommendations from now on. I'll do my best. I like it in chocolate candies though. Never tried it. So, does anyone ever come here? What do you mean? I was trying to pin this coffee shop on my post, right? But there's like no trace of your place anywhere. No tags, no mentions, nothing. What's up with that? Oh, maybe your crowd isn't as big as your usual coffee shop since we open quite late. Matcha latte with honey? Ooh, that's why I was confused. You don't have it here? Ah, that makes sense. What time do you guys close anyway? We're open until morning. For real? That's pretty heckin' late. You turned into a secret bar after like 2 a.m. or something? If we did, Officer Georgie over there would have a few things to say about that. What? That's no fun. You guys on social media at all? Not the coffee shop itself, no. A late night coffee shop that nobody talks about, huh? Interesting. But hey, that means I can stay until the storm's over, right? Of course. Stay as long as you'd like. Sweet, thanks. I can give you a shout out on my stories if you want. Your stories? Yep. Here, let me show you. He took the photo and posted it moments ago. That was fast. Oh? I was going to tag your place here. I do have an account there, but I haven't seen this feature before. Oh yeah, it's a pretty new thing on Tomodachi. God, that name. Oh god, he's an influencer. I know, right? You can check on people's updates now. Just open the stories tab inside the app on your phone once in a while. Better check it daily though, because the stories only last a day. Who knows, maybe you'll find some juicy info on your customers there. That's a bit... Hey, I'm just saying. People will post anything. Get the shovel ready. He wants his drink in exchange for exposure. He does look the part. Oh yeah. Kidding, I'm usually more active on my tube channel anyway. But hey, since you're here, want me to tag you instead? No thank you. But I'm curious, what do you do exactly? Your posts already seem to have a lot of reactions for a new feature. Right, I guess you can call me a lifestyle reviewer of sorts. And he drinks matcha, I know, right? We've got a large Asian presence here in the States, so we get lots of things from... Oh yeah. I report on the hottest trends, on the hottest people, on the hottest places, and everything else in between. Wow. Does that mean this coffee shop is part of the hottest gang? Do you want it to be? Sure. For the right price you can. Aw. Never mind then. Just kidding. My manager decides what I endorse. They help keep me on brand, so to speak. He's a paparazzi, oh my god. Since they said I can get too crazy sometimes. Whatever that means. Oh lordy. Oh no. Poor Georgie. He's definitely an influencer. Oh yeah. Welcome back, Pops. Thanks. Is everything alright? Kind of. Mrs. is not happy. Maybe I should try calling a cab. What do you think? I'd save my minutes if I were you, Pops. Not good, huh? Been calling them while I was still on the lookout earlier. 1.5 hours later, here I am. There were no cabs around my station either. Did you try ordering online, Pops? Did you not see my phone? Good lord. The fact he has a manager's site better than most influencers for. Fair. So calling a cop, Pops, I don't know how to feel about that. It's just because he's an older dude, that's all. Let's see what updated here. Oh, there he is. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh god, he does a little heart sting. The only ordering I can do is gnome noms from around the corner of my house. Touché. Well, on the bright side, our power seems to be stable for now. Whoa. I retract my statement. Oh, goodness. For what it's worth, it held out much longer than I expected. Nums, yeah, but I don't think you'd address someone you met just like that. It depends. I mean, look at our society today. Honestly, I find it disrespectful. Understandable, but again, looking at society today, people just name people whatever they want to. Doesn't always mean it's a good thing, but they do. He did ask? Yeah. Yeah, he asked. You're right. Want to borrow my ladder then, Artemis? A tempting offer, but no thank you. I'm going to check on something though, so I'll be right back. Sure, good luck. This poor dude. But yeah, no, he did ask Georgie when he met him if he could. Hey, you alright? Yeah, everything's peachy. I just don't like being in the dark so much. What, you're scared of the dark, kid? Oh, duh, you never know who might jump out at you. But we're in a room. Still! Don't you feel scared at all, Pops? Of course not. I do night patrols all the time. If I can grab him, I can handle him. No, when he walked in, he was like, hey, Pops, and then he asked after that if he was fine with it, and Georgie said he was fine with it. In theory. I don't know how to feel about that at all. Uh-oh. Huh? Did you hear something? What? I swear I heard something just now. Yeah, no, when he walked in, he said, hey, Pops. And then it was like the second or third sentence after that. He was like, is it fine if I call you that? And Georgie was like, oh yeah, no, he's fine with it. Freya from the first game, who actually knows him for quite a time, does the same thing. Holy Whoa. She's pretty. What in the supernatural is happening here? I'm back. Sorry about that. Everything should be good for now. Oh, great. Welcome. Can I place my order? Oh, of course. What do you have? Although our arsenal is limited at the moment, we still have all the usual fare. Coffee, tea, and herbal drinks. I'd like something soothing for my throat and for my mind. Tough day at work? If you have no particular drink in mind if I suggest trying our new blue pea latte? Blue pea latte? Could you make it pretty? I'll try my best. I wonder if she's a singer? Possible. I'll drink coffee with her any day. I know, right? Blue tint. All of us being little horny shits over here. Okay. One blue pea latte with art, please. You know what? I'm actually gonna fucking look this shit up. Hold on. Is that? And a bunch of milk? Gonna chuckle if she's a banshee or something. I somehow feel like she possibly is. Just looking from... Honestly, just looking from her eye color perspective, I feel like she is. Oh. Why did they have to do this to me? can't draw for shit. I know it's gonna date. I mean, what? I'm not into pale girls. Shut up. There, we got a cloud. Thank you for waiting. Here you go. I swear to God, if you judge me, it's blue. Yes, but rest assured, it's all natural. I see. It's pretty. Oh, thank God, someone that doesn't judge my art. How do you like it? It's good. Thank you. You're very welcome. Is the power okay now? Yes, the city department is making sure of it. Awesome. Now we can just wait until the storm's over. Well, about that. The news said the storm will go on until midnight at the very least. What? Would have been nice if I had my car. There are still road closures due to flooding also. Which is neat. It also changes color depending on what you put in. Yeah, that's actually kind of neat. Well, darn. So, basically you're saying we're stuck. Afraid so? Like if you put lemon in, it'll turn rose-colored? Oh. At least for a little while. I'm in deep trouble. What's wrong with your car, Pops? Yeah, you didn't finish explaining it earlier. I have questions. Oh no. Just didn't want to alarm you, Artemis. His tires got flattened. For real? Yep. There's been some vandalism going around recently. Somebody keeps removing Somebody keeps removing valve cores and deflating tires from parked cars around the West Precinct. Huh. Why? Maybe someone's a collector? Or got too much time on their hands? No clue yet. Anyhow, our station lot was getting repaved, so a few of us had to park outside today. Well, you know the rest. Did everyone's cars get affected too, Pops? Nope. Just mine. Oh. That's so weird. You're so chill about it. Yeah? Maybe because there's no real damage done, other than wasting my time. Though my co-workers aren't so cool about it. The recent mass resignations have left us severely understaffed. Additionally, companies are moving away due to the tax hike, so there are protests happening. Oh yeah, they knew when she walked in, but they didn't say anything else. People do that to SUVs and those excessively large vehicles here in some cities. Someone noticing the girl? Yeah, they did notice her when she walked in, scared the bejesus out of them. But yeah. Which means tensions are high all around. That doesn't sound good. Don't I know it. Anyway, we caught the culprit on CCTV. She was looking at them and her fingers are kind of weird. I noticed her looking at them, but I wasn't noticing her fingers. So I'll be looking into it starting tomorrow. Just hoping it won't get any crazier in the meantime. Would it just be a prank, Pops? You think so? Oh, you know when you steeple your fingers, when you're just like kind of sitting and you're just like steepling your fingers together? I think that's what she's doing. But it might just be that some of her fingers, like the art, the fingers are too long, so they just kind of bended them. Yeah. With what's been going on lately, the suspicion would land elsewhere, right? So the culprit may think they won't get caught. Are you speaking from experience? Yeah, like if you look at this, it looks like her hand is just curved. It looks kind of weird. But, like, I guess it's just their art style. Or are you judging her wife? Are you speaking from experience? If I say yes, would you let it slide? Depends on what you did. Harsh. But I'm serious, prank videos are like their own genre online, you know. Oh god. Pixel art gets kind of rough when you do specific. Yeah. People watch that kind of stuff? Oh yeah. It's all about cheap thrills, Pops. And a good way to make money too if you play your cards right. Oh? The crazier your shtick is, the more views you get. Yeah. Yeah, we remember those. Which means more ad money. Lather, rinse, repeat until you push them just a bit too far. And you get the nuke and everything will just go poof. Disappear. Won't stop anyone from doing it all over again though. Because really all you need to get started is a camera, phone, and Wi-Fi. Everything else comes down to timing and luck. You sure know a lot about this. Maybe I should bring you in for questioning. Oh no, my manager would kill me. Joking. Anyhow, high risk, high reward opportunity with a low entry barrier? Sounds like something else. Oh yeah. Anything goes for views. Honestly, it's one of the reasons I'm on break at the moment. Oh? It's a long story. Been wanting to change the direction of my show for a long time now. What's wrong with it? Well, the views were declining for one. Why? Not enough pranks? Harsh. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I want her to do something ominous or scary. Oh no. Nah, I haven't done things in a long time. Done those things in a long time. Not that I ever want to get back into it. Anyways, I'm not in a position where I can take that kind of risk yet. Even if I'm totally up for trying something new. Suppose people don't like change. That's right. Yet they get bored easily too. Oh, the life of influencer. The life of doing anything that's like social media or so on. Today's good might be trash tomorrow, so it feels like I'm battling a daily paradox sometimes. You make it sound like the continuity of your work depends on audience's whims, kid. Are mythical creatures everyday occurrences in this game? Yes. Yeah, they are. Yeah, you gotta keep up with ever-changing chains that turn on a dime. I guess you could say that. Why? It's his fucking face every time she talks. What the hell, Georgie? This man is terrified of her for some reason. What the shit? Oh my god. Pardon? Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. He feels it in his ghoulies. So that's why no one was freaked out by his horns. Yeah, it's normal. I was unable to avoid overhearing you. It's alright, I know I'm loud. Can you explain what you mean by why? Do you think the audience is always right? Of course not. Then why place so much emphasis on what they want? Why must you follow their whims? I mean, it all comes down to numbers, right? A single opinion might be easy to negotiate with. Maybe even 10 or 100. Still doable. But to influence the opinion of thousands, millions? Not so easy. So my belief is, if you can't fight them, join them. Then change things slowly from the inside out. That's an interesting way of looking at it. There's no way it can work. No? Why do you think that? My apologies for not providing context. You don't have to, but I was just curious. Considering I intruded, it is only fair. Probably. It's not impossible to be bad. I admit that I'm not a big fan of online activities. The music is certainly a little different from the first. Yeah, it's still got that chilled out vibe, but it does sound different. Is the sound okay? Do I need to turn it down or anything? Turn it up, let me know. Because I'm not completely sure if it's too loud or not. Because if I look at OBS, OBS says it's loud. It's good? Okay. I mean, might need to smidge music and can I even... Aha! Sure, let's just... That better? Depicting Pan as an influencer is a good modernization of the myth? Probably, yeah. I find people's conduct there very loathsome. I don't blame you. That's a strong word. 2 years ago, I uploaded my singing reel online. In preparation for my audition as a soprano. Ooh, a soprano? Really? That's cool. Can I see it? I took it down. Oh, why? I believe she's getting to it, kid. It was just certain we're kind of... okay, yeah. That happens because the music I can hear is different in the first one. This one's got more punchy to it. Like a more bass line to it than the previous one, or not a bass line, but it's definitely got more of a kick than before. Right, okay. It was something done out of necessity. She's definitely a siren or a mermaid of sorts. I recorded the reel using my phone at home. Since I have no previous theater experience to show, it was not of the highest quality, I admit. Even so, I did post it to a video site, mainly to add to the link to my applications. I'm not sure if it helped at all, as my attempts have yet to yield results. I'm still convinced she's a banshee. Probably. Right. However, one day my application received an unexpected response from an auditioner. It was a polite rejection. However, they left me with a curious suggestion. What did they say? They highly recommended that I moderate my video's comment section. So I checked. It was a lot. What happened? The comment section was teeming with plenty of strong opinions. They can even be called that. What? There were a lot of comments telling me to stop screaming and to take my video down, because they didn't want to get cursed and die yet. Okay, she's a banshee. She's a banshee. What's with that nonsense? Others questioned my sanity for knowingly spreading bad luck with my voice. What's up, Katsu? First was more ambient and this is hanging more into lo-fi. Oh yeah, no, I agree with you there, Hentalia. That's 100%. How you doing, Katsu? Yep, Banshee. Many others also wanted to know who and where my handler was. Since there's no such thing as sentience for us banshees, I suppose. Wow. Well, at least she confirmed that she's a banshee. That's real effed up. That's horrible. Even with the Vindication Act in place, those POS still exist, huh? The Vindication Act? A global treaty to recognize the sentiency and rights of non-sapiens. Sapien refers to any species that is intelligent and bipedal, like humans, elves, orcs, gnomes, halflings, you know the type. Huh. Yeah, like, even us satyrs got added pretty late into the game too, you know? Well, there you go, he's a satyr. Oh, but shouldn't you fit the bill right away? Yeah, but we're all born male. Wow. And we didn't really have the best reputation either. How the fuck do they procreate? I got questions. I'm not sure of the type of answers. Anyway, it took a while for us to finally get recognized by international law. Since the further you are from the likeness of the main six, the slower the process will be. Like in here, they use others. I got questions. So I'm sure it's been way harder for you, lady. Our numbers are extremely low. Others being unfamiliar with our existence is not surprising for us. Still, doesn't make it right. But I get it now, your disdain for the internet. I'm impressed you seem very chill about it. Chill? Do I look chill? Uh-oh, the light. But how can you be chill? And such blatant disrespect is thrown in your face like that. I don't blame her at all. Whoa! Don't you wonder what gives them the right to be so vile? Who do they think they are? Pray tell, what do they feel when they commit such offensive acts? Do they derive some sort of perverse pleasure from others' suffering? Yes, they actually do. They actually do. We all know that the fact that they are anonymous online, that they don't have a face online, is what makes them do stupid shit by saying hurtful things. The audacity, I can't. I see the anonymity of talking through screens. Exactly what I just said. Has afforded people the comfort of disrespecting others, without suffering a direct hit to their face for it. Damn it, not again. Just a second, please. Okay. This man just straight up fucking left. Ah, thank goodness. And she just straight up got up. He's like, I ain't sitting near that. Their opinion of wanting to give people a right hook for stuff. Yeah, I feel that. It's just not right. That kind of behavior is just not right. I'm sorry. I've gone too far. It's alright. I admit, I just don't want to hear that the audience is always right. Because that means my dream is run aground before I even can try. Could she be the reason there's a storm? Usually banshees don't have any weather abilities, no. Usually banshees are seen as harbingers of death, like their existence is a curse to those who hear their singing. It's basically like a siren, just landlocked, almost. Yeah, or just ill luck, just bad luck. How about if I help you? Look, I get what you're going through. As a satyr, I had to deal with plenty of numbskulls trying to tear me down to justify their own inferiority complexes. She could be a banshee variant. I almost don't think that in this game they do the whole variant business. You hear a banshee scream, someone you know has died. Yeah. Wonder if this one has a doula hunt too. No clue. So believe me when I tell you this. You've got what it takes to turn the tables on them. How? Easy. You got to sell yourself. Whoa, kid, slow down. I might be lax, but I still work for the law. No, Pop's not that kind. Honestly, I don't know much about the opera scene. But I know sirens dominate a huge chunk of the soprano roles, am I right? Yes. It's as if they were made for the role. Exactly. So this is a case of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Which means no matter what you do or how hard you try, you'll always be an outlier. Ground beast variant of a banshee could have manipulation abilities due to emotions. Possible, but again, like I said, I don't think this game deals in variants of beings. It's more like they'll deal with half-breeds, but not variants in the sense of one can control the weather, one has mind reading. I don't think the creator of the game went that far. Therefore, if you just compete based on your skills alone, sorry to say this, but you probably won't make it. Man, I just want to hug her. Yeah, she's been having a tough time. Feel sorry for her, yeah. Wait, hear me out. You got one awesome thing that all those sirens don't have. Story. Story? Yeah, she needs some love. I know her too. Yeah, she's been going through a tough time. Yeah. Imagine a banshee who dreams of becoming a lead soprano, or whatever it is that you wish to do on stage. Pursuing her dream in the midst of all the sirens, despite all the odds stacked against her. Isn't that a great narrative? But you haven't even heard my singing yet. Have you? I'd love to, of course. But honestly, that doesn't matter as much as you think. What? Our goal is to get your story stuck in people's heads first. Most people will just scoff at it because of their own dumb assumptions. Which is exactly what we want. Though I do wonder how things like banshees work in this, since they're spirits like are they flesh and... Well, I mean, she's physically sitting there and drinking tea, so I guess she has a physical self. Yeah, so I guess in this game they have more of a corporeal form. They're not just a spirit, which is kind of interesting. Then we'll blow all their expectations away by putting you on stage. What stage? And how? Don't worry, I have my ways. No matter how you sing, everybody will be surprised seeing you there. Is the tea being drank or is it just sitting there? Oh, that means that chair is going to be a bitch to clean because that was blue tea. And that's when you'll get your time to really shine. What are you talking about? No. What? Why? I just want the chance to properly sing. To show what I'm made of, regardless of what I am. I know, and I'm offering you a possible way in. No offense, but all of this sounds like you're just... It's as if you're just trying to sell a caricature of me. Good lord, my English. Of course not, no way. Ouch, that kind of hurt a little bit. I'm sorry for being rude, but I don't know you. And you don't know me. So how am I supposed to consider everything you said? When you don't even know my name? Got a point. Well, if what you've been doing... Good lord, the English language is not on my side today. Even when I was recording Sakura Succubus earlier today, it was not working. Dude, I'm very tempted to say I will open a can of cider and every time I mess up, I'll take a drink of it. I'm almost tempted to say that. Well, if what you've been doing had worked at all, I would have asked for your name already, don't you think? Ingarish. God damn it, Katsu. Hey. I don't know where you're going with that, but I think you went too far, kid. Trunk art stream sounds interesting. No, it's bad. It's a bad idea. It's a very bad idea. What the hell are you talking about? He's got a point, though. Like, it sounds harsh from his point, but if there was already something about her out there that kind of made it, like, made her stand out, he would have already known her name. But he doesn't. No one does. Ah, crap. Hey, look, I'm sorry. The storm seems to be easing up. I'll be taking my leave. Right, thank you for coming, Miss Riona. Miss Riona, we hope to see you again. Shut. Our conversation certainly took an odd turn, so let me make this point. For all the words you spoke earlier, I feel few were actually intended for me. Take care. Have a safe trip. Fun stories never start with good decisions. Oh god, I just came from a chat where we spoke of some of the stories I've had. Yeah. It was a fun time though. Yeah, she has a really beautiful name. Yeah, some do, but at most. Sorry about all that. I messed up, didn't I? Can't say, kid. This old man is still trying to figure out what just happened. Oh man. I don't know what came over me, Pops. I get too hyped up sometimes and lose my cool. Sorry, just a sec. It's my manager. The road closure is over, so he's picking me up now. Oh, that's wonderful. Nice. By the way, do you need a ride, Pops? I can drop you off wherever, no problem. Thanks, kid, but it's alright. I'm sure the cabs will start rolling around soon. You sure? Yep. Alrighty. I'll be seeing you guys around. You know what? Why not? Before we end the day, let's check it out. Oh, that's actually a pretty picture. Yeah, that's actually a really pretty picture of her. Thanks for coming. We hope to see you again. Yep. It's all, yeah. Hey, Artemis? Yes? No, it's nothing. Okay then, see you soon, Artemis. Pops. Have a safe trip. Again, it feels so weird saying my own name again. Well, that was a show and a half. No kidding. Feels like I'm ready to just call it a day. As soon as I get my cab, I'll get out of your hair, Artemis. Oh please, you know I don't mean it like that. Not gonna lie though, listening to those two got me thinking for a little bit. About? Me and my youngest daughter, Missy. Maybe I was too hard on her, but I don't know. When you're a parent, it's hard to choose between supporting your kids' ideas or stopping them from taking things too far. Yeah, this man shaved a few years off his lifespan. It's always a fine line to tread for sure. Yep. Uh-oh. It's the missus. You know what? I think I better go. At least if she hears the rain outside, she'll get less mad at me. Please try not to get sick. Kidding, but I better go though. You take care in closing, Artemis. Will do. Hope you get a cab soon. Thanks. See ya. Oof, what a day. I better clean up and then... What's this? Old metal lighter with an interesting design carved into it. Oh, that's Georgie's. Someone must have forgotten this. Better keep it safe over here. It exudes an interesting feel. Okay, now let's wrap this up. Okay. Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. Let's see what brings this day for us. Oh my god, the memes! Future of dating, how AI may steal your potential mates with increasing sentiency. Morris Lester's conviction stands after appeal rejected. Oh hell, they actually bring that up. A controversial motive behind an ex-FRE agent's investigation and deep dive. Interesting. Alright, first off, let's check out these things. Because why not? There, first time in a while. Hey! Good luck traffic on I-5 through downtown. Avoid if you must. Sure, why not? Let's be a normal person and just like everything, because why not? That's cool that they make references. Yeah, it's nice. Your dream coming true tonight? Coming true? Mine might. Oh, that's awesome. Good morning. Hey, it actually shows he really has satyr legs. Hey. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, someone new is writing stories. Alright. Guess we're doing this. If Capella ever falls. That star is called Capella, the little goat of our Auriga, the charioteer. I almost feel like I butchered that, but okay. She looks up to where I pointed, her neckline a constellation of its own. Don't bust your voice too much. My voice has already been dying because I've been sitting and listening to music all day, so it's fine. If the little goat falls off, do you think we'll get a wish? She asked between yawns. Well, I don't think that's how falling stars work, but maybe? I wonder if a war at times like this, laid on my balcony, the two of us and the stars. I still don't know much about her. It's scary to get to know someone new, an entirely new sky to discover, where all the celestial objects are just to form a sign. Are yet to form a sign. Where's the brightest star of her night? Which constellation does she display proudly in her north sky? What object does she hide between the dark clouds? Is there a place for me in her nights? When I ask that, I know I'm avoiding the real question. Is there a place for her in my nights? I still don't know if I actually am in love with her, or if she's just a slightly above average looking girl who happens to fit my ideal style. A cute girl who's not afraid of wearing her own aesthetic, an unironic, slightly gothic, dark academia girl. We all know someone like that. Exactly my type. I'm still figuring out if I want to show her my own night, to reserve one spot by the northern space for her to shine. Am I ready to love, or was I just lonely and she happened to be there? the empty space beside me. What does she think of me? Do we actually match each other well, or is that just what Tinder says? There's still so much that I don't know about her, and it's scary to think about. Does she like Murakami too? What would she think of me if she knew my playlist is mostly emo songs? How badly was she hurt by her ex-lovers? When does she think we will end? I shiver thinking about it. I hope it's the night's gentle breeze and not my anxiety. She puts her head on my shoulder, signaling me to hold her closer. Maybe it's the night breeze after all. Or perhaps she knows I'm scared to try and let her in. Perhaps she has shown me her galaxies and bits and pieces of her everything. In her goodnight texts with those little Japanese smile emoji. The way she speaks to me, the way she puts her head on my chest, as if she trusts me already. Maybe while I'm sitting here, scared of loving her, she already has a constellation named after me. I look up to where Auriga shines. Her breath feels warm on my chest. I hope I have enough time to learn everything there is to know about her. So one day, I'll know every little thing about her, until her sky map etched into my heart. And if Capella ever falls, I hope that maybe I can use my own wish to replace Capella with a star named after her, and have her stay there in the margin of my starry night. That was actually kind of nice. You can see Freya didn't write that. You can definitely see Freya didn't write that one. The weather seems better tonight. Welcome. Oh, hey. Hiya. Hello, sir. Back so soon? Well, yeah. There's nothing you can do about it. Wouldn't have it any other way. Aw, good to know. Is everything okay? Oh yeah. Kind of. Maybe? Huh. Okay, I knew it was a long shot, but... low-key, I was kinda hoping the lady from yesterday would be here again. Hi, Key. Oh. You're my first customer today. I can see that. I know it's silly. I mean, what are the chances, right? I just want to apologize properly, I think. I'm still not sure what came over me. But never mind for now. That's not the only reason I'm here anyway. Dang, Artemis, this place is really empty, huh? Right now, yeah, that's about right. The regulars typically show up around 2 or 3 hours from now. Yeah, Pops too? You mean Officer Georgie? Yep, he's a regular, right? Right. Not every day, but he does come around that time as well. I see. Then wouldn't it be better to open a few hours later? True, but new customers tend to drop by around this time. Ah, you got me there. Either way works out for me. Ooh. Because I'm here to do some work. Oh? I might be on hiatus, but I still gotta post a bunch of stuff. So, got some editing to do. If you need a power outlet, there's one near the wall under the table. Sweet, thanks. However, there's no Wi-Fi here. What? What is this, the Ice Age? Maybe that's why this place is so empty. Maybe. I'm joking. At least your brand game is on point here. Brand game? I mean, this place is called Coffee Talk, right? So I thought you'd say something like, we're all about talking, not surfing. Or something like that, no? Honestly, I never thought about it that way. That sounds legit. Sure, why not? God damn it. In that case, you can transfer the tagline royalties to the link in my bio. The licensing fee is free since you're so cool. Thanks? Joking. Anyway, I guess I better get a move on over there, huh? There we go. Now I'm ready to place my order, and I'm ready to take your order. What would you like to have tonight? I've got to stay fresh and awake. So maybe a cafe latte? Oh no, wait, can you make me a custom drink? Like a cafe latte with lots of honey? I mean a lot of honey. Like a whole beehive of it? Well, I remember tasting more honey than milk, so might as well. Can you try making that for me? No, I just noticed, but it looks like there is a little picture of Rachel in front of the coffee sign. It almost looks like her, yeah, but I don't see an ear anywhere. Like, it's a beret, but it's not. It's more properly on the head, and she usually wears hers more to the side. I'll do my best. Right. Cafe latte with lots of honey, please. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Guess it should be fine. No art for you. Here you go. Lots of honey. Thanks. You even made it look so fancy. Wow. Okay. I didn't even do anything. You know what? Now I feel like I should have drawn boobs on it. But of course I didn't. Now, time to give this a try. Cheers. How is it? Super. This is exactly how I remembered it. I'm glad it's to your taste. Actually, it's not. This is too sweet, even for me. But it's something I drank a lot back in the day. Gives you lots of energy when you got nothing else to eat. Huh? What is it? So, you had them in place of meals? Kind of, yeah. As bad as it sounds, when I was in my office job when I just started there, we got terrible salaries for the position that I was in. And I would literally use coffee as an appetite suppressant, and I would eat only once a day. Because salary is terrible. Hold on. I actually remember what my original starting salary was. I can do a conversion for you. What's up, Finnish guy? Derek, that's how I got hypoglycemia. Oh, we're playing some coffee talk. So for reference, my very first job in the office that I worked in for 10 years before I fought my way to the top, my original salary, the very first salary I got, was basically $200 a month. In our currency, it works out to $3.5 grand. Yeah. You can always just spend it in a marathon. Goodness. I didn't have a lot of spare cash back then. Heck, I couch surfed a lot. Until eventually I moved into my old group's house. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, doing something like that is bad for your body because eventually you kind of end up in a situation where you get hyperglycemia from it. Because your body is not getting what it needs, and yeah, that shit just happens, unfortunately. So when you're younger, it's fine. But when you get older, doing stuff like that can make you... Yeah, it sucks. Sure, it takes me back. What is it? I was thinking maybe that's the reason you can't handle coffee anymore. You think? Yeah. As much as I love coffee, drinking it to replace meals isn't really recommended. Even with lots of honey? Even with lots of honey. I used to miss meals and stuff a lot when I was younger because we were poor. Yeah, that understands probably what... Yeah. In my case, I have to eat multiple small meals. Otherwise, I end up just feeling very bad. Like, I just feel absolutely shit. And milk. Milk too. It all turns into acid in your stomach. Oh. So, not great if that was all you had. Right. That makes too much sense. What a bummer. Yeah, sugar crash would be bad real fast if you don't address it. Yep. Sorry. No. You just solved one of my life's biggest mysteries, probably. So thanks for that. As long as it helps. Now I can't look at that being busy the same way ever again. Hello there. Oh, that's Aqua. Oh, hey! Both of them! What a surprise! Well, what a nice surprise. Long time no see, you two. Hi Artemis. It's been a while. How have you been? We were in the area, so we thought we'd stop by. I'm glad you did. Right. It's not like you were trying to change the subject or anything. Oh. Hmm? Uh-oh. Trouble in Paradise? Look, Aqua. All I want is for you to reread their terms carefully. And I just want to know if you'll still help me if I accept. I mean, it's all just hypothetical anyway, right? Yeah, it's very moist. Like the shirts? The way you're talking about it doesn't reflect that. And it really bothers me. Okay. I admit, maybe I got a bit too excited about it. But putting that aside, I just want to know if you're in this with me or not. Because I'm really feeling it this time, Myrtle. I really want this game to be out there. Although we're not even halfway done with it yet. And about the terms, I mean, who knows, Myrtle? Maybe those are just what I need. To motivate me to work harder? And we can complete it. Motivate you, you say? Ah! That's just pure recklessness, you know that. Aqua, I know you're not... Look, let's just give it a rest for now, okay? Trouble in Paradise. Okay. Very awkward. Ahem. Oh. Hey, Artemis. Hello? Sorry I had to see that. Oh no, that's fine. We were in the middle of something. Sorry for the hassle. It's really, really fine. Honestly, I'm just glad you're both here. After such a long while. So, can I get you anything to drink? Yes, just give me a moment. Take your time. How about you, Miss Myrtle? I'll have a spiced milk tea. Spiced in what way? Some cinnamon would be good. For fun, comfortable. Or whatever you think is better. Okay. I'll have one spiced milk. So I think it's... one Shayadini sashaying in. Thanks. Enjoy. How is it? Good. I think you nailed it. Glad to hear that. Please the ingredients are similar to that. Oh yeah. Yeah, but Valhalla had already the book set out, so it was easy to find stuff. This one, a lot of the stuff isn't even put up there. True, except those secret. Yeah, the secret ones was a different thing. Did you say Shayadini? Yes. I put a little cardamom and other spices in it. Just so it lives up to the spice part at least. I see. I suppose you tried it because of the documentary I told you about the other day. Yeah. Watched it yesterday while pulling an all-nighter. It sounded interesting, but I couldn't remember the name. I guess I'm ready to order too. Certainly. What will it be? I see you have new tea selections on the shelves. Are those butterfly pea flowers I see? Yes, good eye. I had them before. Pretty often, actually. Especially in the office. How do you like it prepared usually? I like it best when brewed with a lot of mint. Could you make it that way for me? Sure thing. Then I'll have a blue pea tea with lots of mint, please. Does she really mean lots of mint? Sure, why not? Aqua's tranquility. Goodness. One specialty coming up. Thank you. Looks nice, doesn't it? Extreme mouth refreshing. Alright. I was going to comment on that. The color reminds me of the sea. Yes. How is it? It's really good. I'm happy you like it. When I feel very anxious, I often make this tea. But usually I put a little sugar and lemon salt in it too. Really? Salt? Yes. So what's next? You're going to try that salted butter tea too? I thought you were the one who was going to try it, Myrtle. As if. I couldn't even begin to imagine how that'd taste. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see what's up. Okay, that's done. Let's see what's over here. Oh, there we go. Actual fun police social media connoisseur. Goodness gracious. Oh, okay. Game programmer working on... Oh yeah, this is actually a carryover from last time because she's a existing character. Except for her for some reason. That's weird. I couldn't even begin to imagine how that'd taste. I wonder how different that'd be from just using plain cream. Still no on the salt. Fun part is Myrtle has the same birthday as one of my exes. Oh damn! I told Myrtle about a documentary on hot drinks around the world the other day. They had a lot of strange recipes. You should try watching it too, Artemis. Who knows? Might inspire you to make some new drinks. Sure, sounds interesting enough. What's the documentary called? Overflowing Warmth, Comforting Beverages Around the World. The name sounds plain, but the content can be a bit unique. But it's got plenty of normal drinks too. I'll check it out later. Thanks, Misakwa. You're welcome. And now I'm ready to tackle the night. Work's piling up? Yes, but it's fine, really. I just need to free up some time so I can work further on my game. Your game? Oh! The one that got showcased at Gax something? Is it Gaxpo? Right, Gaxpo. That's the one. Cool. I heard it's hard to get showcased there. So you must be really good. Oh, no. I mean, I could have done it without Myrtle's help here. For real? You got like an inside entrance or something? Awkward. Oops. Sorry for butting in. One of my crew members is super into gaming, so I hear about it all the time. Anyhow, don't mind me. Please continue. She got interest from one of her favorite publishers. Is that so? Yes. At Gaxpo, one of their reps came up to my booth on the day Myrtle couldn't make it. I had to stay behind in a hotel to fix a mess in my company's files. Yes, it was too bad. I was really nervous on my own. Anyway, the rep and I talked about my game a bit. They seemed interested, and there was talk about publishing my game. Ah. At the time, I thought they were just being nice. But they actually emailed me a draft of their contract last week. Sounds like great news. Am I wrong? Well, I was ecstatic at the time. They're one of my favorite publishers, after all. Right. But... not to break the non-disclosure agreement or anything. The terms weren't too great. So you do get it. And by the way, you haven't signed any NDA yet, so you're not bound to anything. That's true. But still, I want to act in good faith. What for? Your terms were the furthest thing from acting in good faith. If I may ask, what terms are we talking about here? I'm sorry, I'm just a bit lost. Right, sorry about that. To sum it up, they're going to invest in the game and cover all the necessary expenses. They'll do the marketing, promotion, distribution, and all that. Okay. But if I'm unable to meet the deadline or refuse to adhere to their request for changes, or breach any of the stated agreements in the contract, many of which are rather questionable, I must return all of their money regardless of my progress on the game. What? And it won't be cheap at all, mind you. I can only imagine. If I fail to do so, they'll have full ownership of the game. That's scummy. That sounds like EA and Ubisoft. and a bunch of other companies. I don't know what to say. That can't be right, can it? So, what if they're the ones who breached the contract? I get to keep my own game. Okay. That's it? Oh no, that's not all. I'll have to return any of the unused investments to him. Jesus. What? That's what I said. Pardon me, but are they for real? I said that too. There's still plenty more, but it's alright. I think I got the gist of it. When I first read it, I thought, maybe the terms are this way because it's still a draft? I suppose yes. Also thought maybe it was something that could still be worked out and discussed. That is, until I asked Myrtle for advice. I see. It's a trash contract, Aqua. I know, I get it, but it's just, I just kept thinking, you know, what if this is how all the contracts are? What if this is the best I could get? It's not, though. What if? Will you still help me, Myrtle, or not? Is that really what's important here? Right now? Come on, Aqua. I know you're not this dense. It'd be nice if you heard what I'm actually saying and not what you think I'm saying. What do you mean by that? Sorry, just a second. Oh. I think I better go. I have to help prepare a report for a presentation tomorrow. Alright. Are you going to be okay? Yes, I think so. How about you, Myrtle? I think I'll stay for a bit. Oh, okay. Then I'll see you around, Artemis. Bye, Miss Aqua. Safe trip home. That's squish. Are you alright? Yeah. I just got so frustrated when she kept asking me hypothetical questions. Hypothetical questions? Moist, I know, right? Such as? She asked if I'd still be willing to help, should she accept something like this in the future. What kind of question even is that? It's as if she doesn't trust me. Or anything I say for that matter. I don't think it's because she doesn't trust you or your expertise. From her perspective, everything feels like a potential chance. So, to be faced with a questionable contract like that, from her favorite publisher no less, she may very well be just feeling a little shaken up. That's a good point. Uh-oh. But I'm with her, right? She has nothing to worry about. Even so, she may still worry. If she's that worried, why don't you just say something like, of course I'll help, but only if the terms aren't so crappy. That should do it, right? Well, if she did and she's not convinced, then I don't know. He's got a point. I thought, if I tell her that, and she decides to go ahead with it anyway, I know for a fact I won't be able to refuse her at that point. Ooh, I see. Besides, we already agreed from the start to only work in the game when we have the time, so basically you're not sure if you want to commit. What are you talking about? Of course it's not that. Oh god. Things change when you start involving money, if anything. In anything. Well, can't really argue with that. I know how some of these companies work. They're looking for ideas from the small guys. Find a way to pluck things they want from the project, then trash the rest. No respect for the effort whatsoever. Not wrong. Not wrong at all. We have seen that multiple times. That publisher may be one of our favorites, but that doesn't mean they're a good company. Especially with that garbage contract. Really shows what they truly are. Right. I really like working with her on the game. I honestly do. I love hearing what she wants to tell with her game. We're also not bound by some brand company rules or anything. So, brainstorming ways to incorporate our ideas into the game is interesting and more enjoyable. A good change from what I do during the day as a game designer, right? I just want her to understand. I'm just worried. About her. All valid reasons. Yeah, Artemis is right. But I wonder, did you say any of that to your pal at all? What? Why would I do that? Why would you not do that? Not to be a creep or anything, not to be creepy or anything, but when I overheard you guys, it's creepy. Right, sorry. So, me being creepy aside, obviously you thought a lot about this, but like, if all you talked about was how dumb the contract was, and not any of what you just said, ooh, if I were in her position, I feel pretty bummed too. Because I'd be wondering if my partner still had my back, you know? Like, if they even care at all. Because sounds like the project is her baby. Just like you said, work and relationships don't mix well. So it wouldn't be too far out if she worries about all the same stuff you do. Right? He's got a point, oddly enough. Now, having said that, I feel even more like an ass about what happened yesterday. Hindsight really is 2020, huh? I guess it can come off that way. I just thought it would be a given she'd understand where I'm coming from. Maybe I'm taking things for granted. It's me who didn't trust her, and I just didn't want things to change. Embarrassing. Some friend I am, huh? I'm leaving. Alright. I hope everything will turn out well. We'll see. Have a safe journey home. Yep. Goodbye. Oh, bye. Phew. What a night. I didn't get anything done at all. That's too bad. Is that like a regular occurrence here or something? Not them specifically, just like in general. Well, you seem used to this. So the answer is definitely yes, right? Not all the time, but often enough. Cool. Cool. So that's the real reason why this place is called Coffee Talk, huh? You make people talk. I do? Well, feels like this whole place does. Heck, even I talk about myself a lot more than usual. Which is kind of weird. But also weirdly cathartic. I'll take that as a compliment, I think. You should. It's a feature. I reckon there's more benefit from talking things out without having to get smashed first. More embarrassing to remember, sure. Great for self-reflection. Good point. Anyhow, before I forget, could you hold on to something for me? Huh? A fidget spinner with the social media handle printed on its back. A fidget spinner? My whole business card. If the lady from yesterday comes again, could you give that to her? You mean Miss Riona? Yes, Riona. I mean, I owe her an apology, you know. And I couldn't find her online with just her first name, if that's even her real name. I thought maybe you could pass that along with my info to her, so she can DM me. Also, in this form, it's less likely to go thrown out, right? Right? It really depends on the person. Personal contact info. Well, that's gonna be interesting. You think she'll throw it away? Honestly, I can't really say. Oh, now you're making me nervous. Can you give it back? I might need it right now. Sure. No, it's fine. Keep it. I need to keep my resolve. How about writing down your email instead? It'll feel a bit more personal that way. You think so? I thought you were more comfortable about contacting me if it's less personal. That's why I figured her DMing me would be better. Then again... Nah, you're right. Direct line would be better here. Really pains me that fidget spinner boom happened almost a decade ago. Yeah, and it wasn't long after that you had the fidget cubes as well. But what if she throws it away? At least you'll have sincerely tried. Do that. Please don't remind me that we're literally everywhere. Alright. I'll trust your judgment, Artemis. Piece of paper with Lucas's Tomato Chill username and phone number written on it. Alright. Now we got 2 of those. I still have my fidget spinner I do want to keep at some point. I never had one of those, to be honest. Either one of them. In that case, could you please give it to her when the time seems right? If she even comes back, that is. I'll see what I can do. Alright, sweet. Thanks, Artemis. Then again, with the ADDM target audience, it's fair. You're the best. Oh man. I better go before her rain gets worse. See you around, Artemis. Too hard, okay? I have a ballad song as a fidget toy. Thanks, safe trip. Take care. Whew. What a day. Thursday, September 21st, 2023. This should be interesting. Gobbly Labs to fight invasive lionfish by releasing killer algae. Interesting. I need to oil the ball bearing on this one though, since I dropped it in a glass of cola. It hasn't been the same. Oh no! UFO spotted by Space National Guard fighters this morning. Always change your OTPs. Government's advice on preventing data leaks baffles everyone. Always change your one-time pins? Really? Lionfish are a real problem, by the way, as the oceans are warming. There's an eerie atmosphere out there tonight. Feels like a night for old friendships and new acquaintances. Is anyone there? Aw. Hello, you gave me a start. You're a Nekomimi, right? You're going to transform any second now? Or maybe not. It's a cute kitty! Oh hey, it's Lua! Hey Artemis. And hey, new customer? Hi, Miss Lua. I don't think this is the coffee drinking sort of cat. No, it would be or not. Do you have a new pet cat then? I'm not quite sure. This is my first time seeing this little one. Are you sniffing me, kitty? Do you want cuddles? Jesus. Alright, no cuddles. Cats. Indeed. I wonder if it's lost. But it doesn't have a collar, so it might be a stray. Oh, that reminds me. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, that's a nice picture of her. Oh goodness, alright, these are a few to read through. Listening is an art I often take for granted. Nice when things are communicated properly. Just found out coffee, honey, and milk drink is not a meal replacement. I just stopped these young fellas from drunk driving, so that's a lesson for y'all to keep your spirits in control. Quality work comes with a price. You can't ask for $1,000 quality and ask to pay $150. Respect the people you've decided to work with. There. Louie is hella... Yeah, she's very cute in that picture. Oh, never mind. By the way, does your phone battery suck? I've been using this power bank in the past month. Click for the link in info. Yeah, sure, why not? Party drinks restock a new schedule due to new regulations. Cut-off order time 1. Interesting. Just finished today's dance practice. I'm all sweated out, but my coach said I've really improved lately. Yay! Oh yeah, I've got a power bank that I constantly have. Once a week I charge it. Oh, the stretches. Good lord, I need to pop my back properly. The price of happiness. The cashier rang me $13 for 2 packs of cigarettes I chose from behind the counter. It should be enough to keep me sane for 4 days. If I carefully smoke 10 sticks per day. I lit one as I left this convenience store. 9 cigarettes left for today, Jesus. I checked my phone as I walked to the cafe I usually do my writing at. Spotify just charged me its monthly fee, $10. Seeing that my last Wrapped was 80,000 minutes and more, that was a tenner well spent. British? I closed the Spotify notification along with some email notifications about the permanent jobs I was hoping to get. All polite rejections. Freelance for a little bit more, so it seemed. I stubbed out my cigarette in the trash can by the cafe's door, before brushing the ashes that managed to claim some spots on my discounted flannel shirt, Jesus English. The cafe was completely empty, except for the clearly uni students struggling over their assignments. People with proper jobs don't work in a cafe after all. They worked in tall buildings with ID cards and fancy suits. Not all of them. The kind of people who had their lives figured out with every expense planned well into their 80s. I sat in the smoking area, a cup of $2 iced coffee stood tall beside my laptop, droplets of condensation playfully racing each other to the table. Some droplets stayed on the brim of the cups, as if planning their way down, finding the smoothest path possible. Ooh. I cheered for those droplets, figuring out their track, not knowing what lies at the bottom of the plastic cup. Not knowing if they can make it there either. And so I began typing. Yes, I have chocolate pudding with chocolate sauce and I'm a happy man. Anyway, carry on. Always a win, that's a win. And so I began typing. I had to cover this economic research paper by some Nobel Prize winner about the amount of money you need to make per year to achieve optimal living conditions. It's $70,000 per year, by the way. That number, for an immigrant who just started chasing the American dream like me, was sky high. I do pay a fortune for my beat-up apartment. The monthly cost for the subway alone is above $100. If I count my yearly expenses as a responsible adult should, they should reach about that amount, if not more. I wondered if that meant I was living optimally. I mean, I sure as hell was not, but I wondered. Maybe the price of happiness is different for each person. Maybe those Nobel winners didn't count the price of addiction, or depression, or other words society categorized as mental health conditions. They accounted for the price of antidepressants and sleeping pills in that $75 grand. That is the cost for some people to be able to sleep and function. I was damn sure it wasn't included in that number. Maybe people born with more scars on their bodies have to pay more to be happy. And to think that happy is such a sadly abstract unit of measure. How do you even measure happiness in numbers? The amount of possessions one has in their bedroom? The number of children you have and how their upbringing is facilitated by the digits on your bank account? And how many times you smiled in a day? If the last one is how you measure happiness, do fake smiles count? See, too many variables, and I had to present all this bullshit in a 700-word or less article. 700 words or less article that'd be rewarded with $100 if I got enough clicks. Hey, casual. Still hasn't and probably never will. So, do you think this number is the right price for your happiness? Let us know in the comment section. I ended my article on that cheerful note, ignoring the irony of the question itself. Just like I ignored my 5th cigarette slowly burning down on the ashtray. Another wasted payment to cover the price of happiness. 5 cigarettes left for today. I'm doing alright, casual, doing alright, just having a chill, slow day where we play some coffee talk. It's a relaxing time. It's cute though. We'll make a nice mascot. I would think that's up to it, not up to us. Cats? Right. Anyhow, it's been a little while. You just see the little Z's from where the cat is. Good on you. Yeah, no, this is literally just me essentially reading the whole stream through, so. It has. Last time we saw you was, well, over a week ago, wasn't it? What have you been up to? Honestly? Mostly work as usual. Won't lie, I'm pretty beat. Did you just leave the office? Yes. But in my defense, I spent the last hour looking at wedding dresses on Tomodachi. Well, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? It's not unfun. That's a moderately enthusiastic response. How are the wedding preparations going? They're going. I might need a drink before I answer that. You certainly look like you could use something warm. Something warm and cozy, yes. Milky and soothing, with just a bit of warm spice. I'm going to hit my pillow soon, so something that'll help me sleep. And if I can see you have snazzy new ingredients. We have blue pea and hibiscus now, indeed. That sounds interesting. I'd like to try hibiscus then, with milk and a warm spice, please. That should work out fine. Have a good lurker, casual. Have a good lurk. Aw, poor kitty. Did the machine wake you up? Here goes the mascot. Maybe it'll come back later. I bet it will. Cats always have reasons for their actions. Even if they're often rather mysterious ones. That's true. Anyhow, here's the drink, Miss Lua. That reminds me now that I actually check this out. Okay, still the same. Hey! 2nd of October, and she still uses French. Ooh, this smells lovely. It also has a lovely color. And it tastes lovely. I knew I could count on you, Artemis. You're always a sight for sore taste buds, or something. I'm glad you like it. I love it. Right, so the wedding preparations. You and Mr. Bailey's are still getting married, of course? Oh yes, absolutely. After everything we've been through, I'm not about to back down now. Bailey's is still very much my person, with the long years and all. So none of those pesky cold feet? That sounds like good news. No cold feet and no cold anything. In fact, my stress is running so high, I feel like I have steam coming out of my horns. That doesn't sound like good news. Yeah, it's just such a big thing, you know. I feel like that's all we talk about, but we're not making much progress. We're not further along than we were weeks ago. Do you have different expectations of the day? I don't know. I'm not sure I even know what expectations are anymore. Look at all these weddings on Tomodachi, and they'll do this special over-the-top stuff. I don't have any original ideas like that. What about Mr. Bailey's? He enjoys creative endeavors, doesn't he? He does, but that's another issue. My parents are willing to pay for part of the wedding, and I earn a good living so I can cover most of it. Bay wants to contribute his share, but he can't really afford it. And as you know, his parents aren't in the picture anymore. Do you still feel guilty about that? No, I don't think so. If I've learned anything, it's that you need to let the people you love make their own choices. She finally learned. You don't gotta be stubborn. But I am concerned. Both about Bay dropping all his savings on this stuff, and about him trying to guess what I want, rather than expressing his own wishes. Sounds like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, trying to make sure everyone's happy. Maybe. But I guess that's unavoidable, right? Oh, hello. Neil? Is this the space person you told me about weeks ago? One who used to come to the cafe? I thought it might be them, but I'm not sure now. They didn't seem to react to my greeting. Besides, the last time we saw Neil, he had changed his name to Silver. And he looked rather more human. I see, this is all very mysterious. Also, did you hear them come in? I didn't, but then I rarely do. They're stealthy. Bartender, what does a girl have to do to get a drink around here? Pour me a stiff one. What? Beg your pardon? This isn't quite that kind of place. Isn't it? Our research indicates that this is the way one should order a drink in a place of public consumption. It sounds like your research was based on orc westerns. Is there anything wrong with orc westerns? We rather enjoyed them. Oh no. Oh no. No, I guess not. They're just very different from reality. In what ways? That, it would take a very long time to answer that. I guess the better question is, how are they similar? How are they similar? You did say it was the better question. That's fair enough. I suppose the honest answer is the way people feel emotions is similar. How they're ambitious and have dreams, how they want things and sometimes get jealous of others, but also how they help each other out, and how they fall in love. Sounds like Earthlings have very busy feelings. That's putting it mildly. I guess we do. Are your people very different in that respect? We are. Although we want things too. But it appears that Earthlings have at least 94.328% more emotions than we do. How do you distinguish between them all? To be honest, sometimes we don't. Reading others isn't easy, nor is understanding ourselves for that matter. That adds some spice to life, I guess. It sounds to us like it would be helpful to have those emotions displayed, especially in movies. Perhaps you could write them at the top of the screen? Cinema from the 1920s would certainly agree with you. But, pardon me, you're not Neil, are you? Or Silver? Indeed, we are not. Our name is Amanda. So there are several of you here on Earth? There are a great many of us everywhere. Our average density is 3,450.45 per galaxy. Jeez. Okay, that's a very normal name. I know, right? I was expecting something else. Then again, Neil was also kind of normal. But this is not the topic of our present conversation. No, you wanted a drink, didn't you? We do wish to absorb some liquid matter, yes. Similarly to what the purple Earthling has been doing. The purple Earthling? That's certainly a description. Is it wrong? Would it be more accurate to describe you as the... or appendages Earthling? You mean my horns and my ears? Miss Amanda? Usually avoid addressing customers by their number of appendages. Oh, we apologize. We cannot address the customer by name as we do not know it. Oh, I haven't introduced myself. That's my bad. Yes, but astronaut, yeah. I'm Lua. 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 Yes? That's a very pleasing sound. Oh. Well, thank you. We wish to absorb some liquid matter as Lua has been doing. Of course. And do you have an idea as to what kind of, liquid matter that might be? Something bright-colored and memorable. We want our first drink on Earth to be an experience we shall never forget. No pressure, Artemis. It's quite alright. We were born to rise to this kind of challenge. That's the spirit. God damn it, Fishy. Any other ideas, Miss Amanda? We want the taste to be very spicy. We know that some places serve weak drinks to bipeds with female denominations. Our research has determined that behavior to be undesirable in 99.999% of occurrences. Fortunately, this isn't that kind of place either. Indeed, so you'd like something vivid and spicy. Gee. Oh yeah. For a second I was like, huh? Oh. What if it was, let's say, blue and gingery? We do not know what gingery means, but blue and gingery sounds good to us. I guess it's the blue pea and then just a bunch of ginger. And blue lightning coming right up. This is vivid indeed. Now let's try it. This is interesting. We heard that we might struggle to experience taste, but we can certainly feel the kick of this. Your reputation was well deserved, Artemis. What kind of reputation is that? Sounds like word is getting around. Soon this place will become a hipster den. I should probably start looking for an alternative haunt. I hope not. I would miss you a lot, Miss Lua. Besides, isn't that what a hipster does? Go to places only before they become cool? Touché. I guess you'll be stuck with me for a while longer. I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, Miss Amanda, what was this about my reputation? We heard about you from our sibling, formerly known as Neil. I see. Sibling, huh? This isn't a future hipster den, this is an alien den. You should consider rebranding as Cafe Close Encounters. That makes it sound like a rather different type of place. Oh god. That's terrible. So what brings you here, Amanda? Please define your question. Do you mean here on this planet? That too, but also here in this cafe. We are on this planet on a research and rescue mission. Is that like a search and rescue? Perhaps it is a mission to gather numbers for research, as well as to rescue our sibling. We are in this cafe to wait for them. We made an appointment, as is the custom here. They should arrive in 2 minutes 3 seconds and 12 milliseconds. Please pardon the roughness of our estimate. That's more than good enough. Other siblings need. Yeah, that's kind of neat. You are very kind. Artemis has mentioned your sibling a few times. I think Silver, right? Indeed, we are part of the same hive mind. Hive mind? That sounds pretty amazing. But doesn't that make appointments less useful? That would have been true some time ago. But Neil, now known as Silver, is becoming more human by the day. Their connection to the hive mind grows tenuous. Oh. That must feel a little lonely. To lose your connection to your family when you've been so close. Perhaps. But what does it mean to be lonely? It's, when you think about other people and they're not here. And that makes you sad. It makes you feel like you have a weight on your chest. Like things that usually feel good to you lose a lot of their appeal. Thank you for your explanation. We think we see. We do not know. Perhaps it is a little lonely. We cannot answer this with more than 61% certainty. You are very into numbers. Hi everyone. Hi Amanda. Speaking of the space person, here comes my former regular. I apologize. I haven't been coming by often enough lately. Hi, I'm Lua. Nice to meet you, Lua. I'm Silver. I've heard a lot about you. Have you? You probably pictured me in a bigger suit. I guess so, yes. But like your sibling here. I understand, but I've been undergoing many changes lately. I let go of the suit. This form makes me feel truer to who I am now. I also changed my name for the same reason. Have you been waiting long, Amanda? Oh. Not unduly. This is awkward. This is a bit awkward. Just a bit. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see what's in here. Oh. Amanda? Yes? You should know that I've been missing you a lot. Singular brain cell. What is miss? Is it like being lonely? Yes, it is. When did you learn what lonely is? We have been told that is the name of the feeling we have when we think about you. That's... I just... Bring it. Bring what? Oh. That is one long hug. So cute. I can hear you, you know. Right. Aw. As we were saying, we appreciate your boat being only 3 milliseconds late. It's good to see you haven't changed. You have, and yet you haven't. Now that you are close, you feel part of the hive again, and your presence is similar to what it always was. Makes me feel really happy to hear that. You should order a drink as is customary, and we can proceed with our discussion of the mission. Mission? Oh, didn't Artemis tell you about that? Oh, really? Well, the reason I came here in the first place was to find love. You mean to reproduce with a local species? That's another way to put it. I think I remember you putting it in those terms yourself, Silver. I did, yes, but that was a long time ago. I'm going to tell you everything. But first, Amanda is right. I'd like to order a drink. I can taste them properly now, so enjoy them a lot more. Happy to hear that. What would you like? I'd like something new and unique. I want to explore all these new sensations, but nothing too strong, please. I don't have the same tolerance as before. Also, I'm in the mood for something a bit sweet and floral. Maybe with a bit of freshness to it. Something new but not too strong, but sweet, floral, and refreshing. Maybe blue. Oh, I do love blue. Something sweet, floral, refreshing, and blue then, please. Interesting. That's an interesting look. One bright flower bed for the silver person. This definitely looks unique. I can't wait to try it. Oh yum, it's delicious. Drinking through my mouth makes such a difference. To be honest, I never expected to like it this much. Now I can never get enough of it. Drinking through the glove does look uncomfortable. It's a very different experience. Not entirely unpleasant. No, it's also nice in its own way. But it does convey taste in a way it doesn't convey taste in the way a mouth does. It's much more about the sensation, which definitely makes it intense. But I'm happy I get to drink Artemis's creation the way they were intended. As for the mission, yes, the mission. It has run into some difficulties. Difficulties of what nature? Well, the truth is, I still have some trouble finding myself a date. What is a date? It's a step you need to take before coupling up. You meet somewhere, you talk, you get to know the person. Not having a hive connection sounds exhausting. It can be a challenge, to be honest, but in another way, it's wonderful. Without the hive connection, when you meet someone, it's always a surprise. They react in ways I didn't expect, in ways I wouldn't, and every time I learn something new. About earthly species? That too, certainly. But mostly about myself. That's definitely what being with someone is about. Every time you're honest with the person you love, you get out of your own comfort zone and become a better person yourself. That sounds complicated. You need to make further computations to understand. It's different from what we're raised to, but it's also pretty great. I mean, it sounds to me like you've got it figured out. Surely your date should go well enough. Thank you, you're very kind. If I may say so myself, I think I've made some progress. If I did get a date, I think it would go better than before. What's the problem then? Well, oh boy. Thing is, Seattle's a very big city, even by our standards. Everyone is busy running around. And people aren't very trusting, not like in romantic movies. You can't just ask someone on the street to go on a date with you. Sounds like you tried. Yes, I tried several times. I even stood on a plaza for a few hours with a date me placard around my neck. That is, not an optimal strategy, yes. I realize that since. People mostly seemed a little scared. I hear most people meet their partners at work. Is that something you could try? Maybe later on, I don't know. But at the moment, I'm afraid. My work doesn't attract the right sort. I didn't know you'd found a job, Silver. Ah, yes, I did a few months ago. I decided to open a cafe. Really? Does that mean Artemis is competition? Not at all, I would never want that. It rather feels like a small way to start a family tradition. Interesting. Anyway, after I tried all that, I was running out of ideas. So I decided to reinstall Lonely Hearts like I did when I had just arrived here. Online dating does sound like a reasonable solution. I thought so too. But the amount of dates I've gotten since I downloaded is... Based on the surrounding parameters, we will guess absolute 0. That is accurate. Ouch! Oh no. You know why? If I'm being honest, I think I have an idea, but it might sound strange coming from me. Yeah, he's trying. The online dating process feels a little... Oh, it feels a lot alien. Please expand your explanation. You mean it lacks earthly species? Oh no, it has earthly species in all shapes and forms. But it feels impossible to connect with them. I was much more successful at it when I first tried months ago. Now, it's a little like how my connection to the hive mind has been recently. I'm a part of it to some extent. I feel like if I could just reach out to it, I'll find understanding. But then I do reach out, and I only find silence. No. That's pretty sad. Sorry, I'm making everyone gloomy now. No, don't worry about that at all. I'm just wondering if I've got friends I can set you up with. They will have partners. You're very kind, Lua. I'll find some sort of way eventually. It's pretty important that I do. It's an existential issue for some people. We will help. I don't know. I really appreciate your offer, Amanda, but even after spending years here, I still struggle with it all. When I first arrived, it was hard for me to even hold a conversation. Now I think I can read people a little better, but it's still... You're not looking for a conversation yet, are you? You wish to connect to a hive mind, and you found it easier when you first arrived. Is that not what you said? Yes, that's true, but... We are a hive mind, and we have just arrived here. We will help. It does sound reasonable. I suppose social media can be a bit like a hive mind sometimes. There's no harm in trying, right? Well... Then I guess that's settled. I'll show you how the app works when we leave here, Amanda. We are prepared. We will gather intelligence and draw conclusions. With our hive powers and your human knowledge, based on your previous experience and your new skills, we estimate our odds of success at 100%. I wonder as well. It'll be interesting to see. I like your confidence, and always was a force of nature. We do not know what that means, but it sounds complimentary. We are pleased. As for... Wait. What is... You have to go now. What happened? I'll explain everything later. Sorry, Artemis. See you soon, I hope. And in the back. No time, let's go. Interesting. Well, that was odd. Yes, that was a rather sudden departure. I hope they're going to be alright. Ah, that explains it. Hey, creature. Good evening. Evening, Mr. Agent. Do you know each other? The agent here has been asking about our customers in the past. But I trust tonight he's come for a late night coffee. Sadly, no, I'm here in official business. Sounds serious? It is very serious, Miss Lua. Miss Lua and Artemis. You know why I'm here, don't you? Well, if it's not for the coffee, honestly, I'm at a loss. Yes, nice to see you too. I hope you're ready for a relaxing evening. I'm gonna be online for about maybe another 20 minutes. I'm extremely tired and my voice is half dying on me already. Is that how you want to play it? What about you, Miss Lua? Want to make an educated guess? An educated guess? Well, I swear I filed my tax returns months ago. Yeah, I'm starting to get to that low register again with this. I'm sorry. Did pays at the same time, so that can't be it. I have no clue. You two, you take me for a fool? Yeah, I kind of messed up my voice earlier today, so it's kind of just carrying over. We would never. Let me make myself clear then. Have there been alien sightings at this cafe recently? Alien sightings? Sorry, but that sounds kind of far-fetched. Think again, both of you. Think carefully. If I were you, I wouldn't tell any lies. Yeah, no, Okay, so today I kind of went on a music binge, and I listened to a lot of music and I was singing along with it. So it is kind of hitting my voice hard. This is getting old. We didn't do anything wrong, and we don't have to answer any of your questions. Actually, nothing. I know my rights. You have no jurisdiction to come here and act like a big shot. I've never seen anyone in this cafe who doesn't belong here, so I suggest you take your suspicions elsewhere and leave this place and Artemis alone. Your investigation means nothing to us. I can feel myself getting angry, Mr. Agent, and trust me, you do not want to see me angry. Ooh. Hey, don't you dare put your hands on me. I did no such thing. Not yet, at least. Very well. I'll go for now, but this isn't over. I won't stand by quietly while aliens invade Seattle. Her horns were getting... yeah, she was getting pissed. Suit yourself. You'll only be wasting your time. I'll be the judge of that. A good night to you. Wow. Well, that was impressive. Well, I may be on the quieter side, but I'm still a succubus. I'm glad you're my friend and not my enemy. Truth be told, I don't like to antagonize people, but I guess sometimes it can't be helped. Yes. Wonder what that guy was really after. He's an alien immigration agent. He's been after Silver for a while now. Back when Silver was called Neil and looked like Amanda. That doesn't make me like him anymore. I came very close to clipping him in his smug face, to be honest. Even if I didn't touch him in the end, despite what he thought. No, indeed, you didn't touch him. What do you mean? Seems like an important ID card. Shame if someone were to lose it. Well, the agent had this on him, and now he doesn't anymore. Naughty Artemis. Didn't think you had it in you. This certainly is an interesting looking ID card. It makes me question what our character is for him to snag the card from the agent when it was dark and not really looking like he's moving. It really makes me wonder about the barista. I'm sure someone creative could find good uses for it. My sentiments exactly. Well, I guess you have some time to consider what to do with it. And who to pass it on to. Indeed. Anyway, this should be more than I'd like to admit. I'm so sorry. It's really not your fault. But I'm going to go and spend some time with my fiance now. Which will be all of 30 seconds. You're a goddess. Before I start snoring on his shoulder. That sounds pretty good. Say hello to him for me. Will do. This agent looks like he's going to be trouble. Seemingly important ID card. But tomorrow's another day. Damn, it's really coming down. Friday, September 22nd, 2023. Alright, if anyone has someone that they would like to suggest for a raid, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna look for the usual suspects. It's a bit different going from female protagonist to an indeterminate informant gender. Atlantic countries to sign multi-billion-dollar deal for education system improvement. What returning to the office means for Nekomimis. Woodpecker almost pecks through whole utility poles. Strong beak cheek. It's okay. Only see TV and keeping on. This rainy season sure is something. How are you feeling, Miss Rachel? Hey! As good as it can be. I have a friend playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. Sure, why not? I'm literally just gonna read the story, check the phone stuff, and then we're gonna be done. Alright, let's see. Okay, let me just get rid of these exclamations because they're gonna drive me up the wall. Well, she was 18 in the previous one, and if it's been 3 years, she's now 21. So, vampire being pregnant, amusing. Okay, I'll definitely have to check. 5. Yeah, she's 21 now. Previously, she was 18. Just watched this movie about vampire calling themselves vegan by drinking animal blood. Tried it once, it was neither satisfying nor fulfilling. Synthetic is better. Do you think a setter would look good with leg tattoos? Asking for a friend and not for me at all. Sir, you've got fur on your legs. I don't know how that's gonna work. Where the love is. I often find it scary, how he seems to always know what I want. Like this late morning, he took the rest of the leftover coffee in the pot to the kitchen and added some cold milk, ice, and caramel syrup to it before bringing it back to the small table we were working at. And there my internet just dies. Wonderful. This is great. Just randomly death. Alright, well. See if it reconnects. Oh, it's not. I have no clue if we're back yet. If we're back, let me know. Alright. Yeah, refresh. Alright. Like I said, we're only gonna read this story and then we're gonna get out of here. Antalya, send me your friend's Twitch link so I can get his name and everything just like properly spelled. Then we can go do that. Alright, we'll start from the top. Alright, where the love is. I often find it scary how he seems to always know what I want. Like this late morning, he took the rest of the leftover coffee in the pot to the kitchen and added some cold milk, ice, and caramel syrup to it before bringing it back to the small table we were working at. Alright, thank you, Antalya. Here, 1 cup of morning coffee, and yet you still look tired, ma'am. I couldn't figure out if it was the perfect amount of syrup he added, or the little smile he wore that made the now iced caramel latte so delicious. Dang it, I normally order continued string reconnect. Yeah, no, it's sometimes a little bit of a pain in the ass. With him, it's always a bit of both. Thank you, my good sir. Just what I and this report needed. One of my favorite things with him has always been when we are jokingly polite to each other. And again, anything we do together is always a favorite of mine. We came back to our Saturday workload as the day went by. You know, if you weren't at my flat, I'd probably have spent the day just hanging on the couch and watching Netflix. Having your boyfriend cuddle you in silence as we each do our work really boosts your performance, I can tell you. Often I wish I could just bring him to the office to replace my stiff office chair. Wonder what my boss Jolene would say. She'd probably be mad, but I could argue that he really brings out the best in me and would make me less cranky at the job. The increase in work performance has to be worth it. I was still forming the right argument for my theoretical debate with Jolene when he closed his laptop with a long yawn that sounded like satisfaction. Done already? Lucky. Well, I'm not stopping every 5 minutes to daydream, so... Played with my hair as he spoke. I could feel his fingers untangling the morning knots lock by lock. You don't have a boyfriend messing with your hair while you're working, so of course you're done already. Should I leave then? You know, I eventually have to go home. No, stay till lunch. As you wish then, milady. He continued stroking my hair gently, sometimes attempting to braid it before giving up and letting it come undone again. I held back the urge to turn around and just kiss him hard. Damn that report. Maybe having him at the office would be a bad idea. You would, Jolene. We stayed as we were till lunchtime. You know, it's one of those moments where an I love you from him would make the moment perfect. Did that? We just sat there without a word. But we just sat there without a word. There's a letter missing. The thing is, he never says those words first. I can't understand why. He's a published poet, and yet somehow he doesn't understand the importance of those 3 damned words all girls want to hear. If it weren't for that, he'd be perfect. I know I'm nitpicking here, but still. It would be nice to hear it from time to time. So, lunch? He let go of his embrace so he could face me. My nose was still buried in my laptop, drowning in numbers and dull sheets. Okay, but let's order in. I'm still not finished. Pizza it is then. I'm pretty sure you still have some coupons left. Spot on. Both about the food choice and the coupons. Again, it's almost scary when someone really knows you inside out. I'd freak out if it was anyone else, but it's fine with Etsing. Because, you know, I love him. He stood up and grabbed the phone he had left at the kitchen counter to place the order. Pineapple, he shouted from the kitchen. Of course, what am I, a monster? I could hear him chuckle in the kitchen, followed by the sound of a drawer opening. The exact drawer where I keep all the food coupons. All of me is like second nature to him. You know what? Maybe it's fine if he doesn't say I love you all that much. His readers might read his love poems and swoon over the moon because of his words, but I know it's me he's writing about. I know it's me whom he loves. It's me he understands like no one else. After all, he knows where the caramel syrup and the pizza coupons are. I know where the love is. That was interesting. Again, can definitely say it's different from Freya. Much more different from Freya. Bonk. Alright. Let's go and see. Natalia's friend. Yeah, but I like the personality and the amateur feel of these. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, hopefully next time my voice isn't as fried. But yeah, thank you so very much for being here. Sorry it was a little short. Pisces, I'm just about to leave. I'm sorry. My voice is fried. Yeah, no worries, Natalia. Wednesday is Warcraft. I will be doing the expansion for Warcraft 2, so that's the thing. And then on Saturday, it's probably gonna be coffee talk again. Because I'm not sure if we're doing anything on Thursday, we'll see. But Friday is the usual hunt shenanigans. And yeah. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. It really is fun just chilling out and spending time with you. But I hope you'll have a good one. And that you please do take care of yourselves. And thank you so much for being here. Take care.